everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to try to upskill a little bit and learn about MCP servers. So our goal is going to be today to have Claude Code be able to interact with the Discord bot and the Discord server in general. So we're going to try to add a MCP server into the Discord bot. Basically, this is what we have. I have all of these roles that I listed out for the Discord server to show people, so people can choose them and say what they're interested in, so other people know how they can help each other in the server. So the goal is going to be able to send this complete list to Claude and have Claude Code create the roles for us instead of me having to go in there and create the roles one by one. So let's just jump right into it. Hey Claude, so I don't really understand completely how an MCP server works, but I'm trying to think maybe it would be cool if we add a module or a MCP server to interact with the Discord server. That way I can tell you to do certain things and you would be able to do them automatically for me. One example, and I don't want to limit it to this one example, but one example is if I ask you to create roles for me, you should be able to have access to the server and run those APIs, right? I don't want to limit to just that. I want you to try to expand and think about what other actions might be useful through the MCP server. And then I also am going to need you to guide me to setting it up and setting up Claude Code to use the MCP commands, because this is going to be the very first one that I've ever used or coded either. All right, so we have our prompt. We'll go ahead and submit it. Okay, first question from Claude. Should the MCP server be a separate standalone project or integrated as a module within Claude's lab bot that can access the bot's Discord client directly? I think integrated is fine. And of course, we can always, with our module system, we can always disable it. So we'll do integrated. Which Discord server management actions would be most valuable for you to control through Claude Code? Role management, yep. Channel, member, yeah, all of the above. All right, so it's made its plan here. Let's just review it. Standalone MCP entry point with shared bot code. So it's initializing the Discord client directly, not through the full bot startup. Exposes Discord management tools via MCP protocol. So it's saying it's cleaner because MCP servers need to communicate via SDIO, separating avoids conflicts and complexity. All right, well, these are the commands that it's going to have. Role management, be able to list, create, delete, modify, etc. Same thing with channels, members, list, get, kick, ban, unban, messaging is good. So once configured, you'll be able to ask Claude things like create a role called VIP with blue color in my Discord server, list all channels. Well, this is exactly what I was thinking. I have a concern that Claude Code might be able to just run all the commands without any approval. So maybe we have the MCP server require approval from the user first. All right, so it says it does. How would you like approval to work with MCP Discord bot tools? Claude Code permissions. This is recommended. Use Claude Code's built-in tool approval. You'll be prompted before each MCP tool runs. I think I'm fine with the middle ground. Read-only tools is fine, and then anything else we will have to approve it. Looks like it's finally finished here. All right, these are steps to configure. Great. Get your Discord guild ID. Now the Discord guild ID is in place. Update the .mcp.json file. All right, it's already set inside of here. Seems correct. Restart Claude Code. After setting the environment variables, restart VS Code completely for Claude Code to pick up the MCP server from mcp.json. Verify MCP server is connected /mcp to see if the Discord server is listed and connected. All right, so let's try it again now. All right, it's connected. Can you tell me what the Discord MCP server does? All right, let's see. I can see you have a Discord MCP server configured. Let me check what capabilities it provides. So it's listing everything out. All right, let's do a sample test. Can you send a message in the bot testing channel as a test? So MCP Discord server send message. Channel is bot testing. Now that's not the actual channel name, or maybe it is. So it's bot-testing. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe the Discord forces the dash. So I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Yeah, go ahead. Hello, this is test message. There it is. Perfect. Look at that. So this is from Claude Code. I want to try to improve it a little bit better. I don't like that it had to do so many commands and approvals to try to find the right name. All right, so it is now completed. Let's try it again. Let's open up our Claude and our server. Send a test message into the bot testing channel. So it's still just doing the same thing. So I just tested it, and I opened a brand new Claude tab, and I said send a message into the bot testing channel. However, bot testing actually has a hyphen. I would think whenever we try to send a message somewhere, we should try to confirm the name of the channel first. Why don't we just get a list of all the channels, or maybe get a list of all the channels when the MCP server starts, and then match against that. All right, so it just did a whole bunch of work to pull the API, but with this idea that I just gave it, it's going to try to pull it once and cache it, and then compare against that. So I don't know, it might have to work for a few minutes here to undo everything that it's already done, but who knows, we'll see how long it takes. I don't know, maybe it was updated, but maybe the MCP server just didn't restart. Every time I open up a Claude Code, is it reinitializing the MCP server? I'm gonna have to ask it that. We'll test it one more time after this, and then we'll ask that. Because it's not like a typical server that's running, and I have to restart it like the bot. how do I restart the MCP server so Claude Code can get the new version of it running? Or is that even necessary? I am closing and opening a new tab in Visual Code, but is that enough? Yeah, so it says this isn't enough. MCP server runs as a background process managed by Claude Code, not by VS Code tabs. To restart the MCP server, you have a few options. One, use the Claude Code command in the Claude Code input type /MCP. Fully restart Claude Code. So let's try /MCP. Let's try status. It's connected. Let's try MCP manage continue in terminal. Sure. Select that one. Reconnect. Restarting MCP server process. So the last update to the MCP server probably worked. I just didn't restart it. So if you're coding your own MCP server, just remember when you're making updates, you need to restart the server. But I do think what we did where we cached all of it is making it better. So we could terminate that. Let's open a new tab here and do MCP status, just confirm it's running. Good. Send a message in the, before we send a message in the bot testing channel as a test. So bot testing without a hyphen, it still shows bot testing without a hyphen. Why? Well enough. Let's try disable and then just re-enable it. Send a message in the bot testing channel. Send a message in the bot testing channel in Discord. Oh, you know what? I just tried it and it says testing was, it passed. It did work. So that worked, but it didn't show the actual channel up here in the approval. That actually did work. I wonder, let's start a new one. In the Discord server, send a message to the bot testing channel as a test. Oh look, now it does show it. So my prompt said bot testing, but the actual channel shows bot testing there. Perfect. Hello, this is a test. Can I change this? No, cannot edit. Make the message say from Quad H. Hello, this is a test message from Quad H. Perfect. And let's actually submit it. There it is. Hello, this is test message from Quad H. List out all the channels that we have in the server. Cool. There's all the channels. Nice. All right, so we're going to do this last thing, and then we're going to run the test on all those roles. That was our success criteria for this project, and we'll call it a wrap. Wonder if I need to restart the MCP server for that. Let's just do it just in case. We'll do it this way. We'll reconnect. So restarting MCP server process. So that's probably just all we need to do. We don't need to disable and re-enable. We could always just reconnect it. List all the Discord server names. No, that's not right. List out all the Discord channel names we have. Still there. Well, we'll come back and try to fix that later. The permissions, I think it's kind of annoying always having to ask. I guess it's safe to have, but could definitely be annoying. Let's go ahead and try out creating all these roles. And actually what I'm going to do, so these top roles are actually in the server. I'm going to send you a list of roles and their descriptions. I want you to just create the roles themselves in the server. Give each role a color that you think would be appropriate for that specific role. So we're going to just copy these ones here. And just so you can see while that's loading, we go to our roles. These are all the roles we have. So we have those top 7, but we don't have the other ones. Let's see, what is it? Okay, I'll create all these roles with appropriate colors for each. Good, it looks like it's doing something. Do I want to proceed with create role? Details. Yes. So it's going to ask me for all of them. All right. Oh, look, and they're popping up here. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and finish or wrap that up. I'm going to wrap up submitting all those. I think that's enough for the recording. Definitely have enough for you guys to get started. So you can see how MCP servers work a little bit, where we have some type of API and we have an AI, and we want that AI to use the API to connect with our programs or databases or systems, right? And it's just the protocol that connects those two together to make them talk, allow them to talk with each other. So it can save you time with and context. So we'll continue to learn and upskill each other. Join the Discord so you can find like-minded people that are into programming and building products and building businesses. That's what we are about. We are about building businesses and becoming fully autonomous. That's going to be the goal for all of us. Thank you guys. Please subscribe if you learned something. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or if you know more than me, because obviously there's a lot of people out there that know more than me. Leave a comment and just tell me where I went wrong and what direction I should go in next. Thank you guys. Have a good day.